Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. wk1 has it all teed up. And away we go in Glendale. On the return, here's Jones. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So now here's the Phoenix native, Jake Bailey, back in town to punt it away. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Line, set, hut.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Jet Thompson finishing that play off.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now an inside give to Carter. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Get set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll give them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25.
Ready. Hut, hut.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Back to Pitts at third. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back on 2nd and goal. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Two all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown!
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Going after from Pinheiro is open good. And the Cardinals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut, hut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And in a brilliant clear out to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, kids. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. He brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Set, set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They go play action on 1st down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Here we go.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Ready?
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Working inside the red zone. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Murray from the pistol. And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right. right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals face a 4-point deficit. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. To the right side and reeled in by London. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Working on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
He's going to throw this one. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Play action now. Murray. Down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Even if this QB do, from the very get-go, somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
46-yard line.
1st and 10, Murray. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. flank to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 17. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
From 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete out to the right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Sit.
Now an inside give to Benson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Falcons 6-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And this is Cup. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Trying one here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time when Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
A 34-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Wk1 to kick off for Atlanta.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Murray to throw. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and get that 1st down anyway.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. It's picked up, it has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, they're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Come on, set. Put.
They'll throw to start the drive. Setting up the running back screen. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Shotgun snap, they get to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On second down, Robinson. He rocks that tackler. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Let's go now. Set.
Carter up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Black, 95. Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, third down.
Set. Hut. Hut.
They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll give left side to Benson. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. And it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Complete left side there to Jennings. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Benson on 1st and 10. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The give on 2nd to Benson. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got McBride complete. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. What? Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Shoots away from one. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30.
I'll throw it. And he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Looking to throw here. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Murray from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. There he goes again. Trey McBride. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. You have runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
It's the connection to James Conner. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. From 37 yards in the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hey, green. Set.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 28-yard line.
On the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Staying with Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Ready.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's completed right side. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Michigan. That gets them a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, set.
Working now from the gun. He has room past the 25. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Set, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Handoff now to Robinson. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Motioning the tight end now. Back on second and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's out a little short of the 30. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Murray set up to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals pushing to get within range for a game winner. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Murray. They got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Down. Hut, hut.
Setting up to pass. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
50, green. Set, hut.
He'll look to throw it. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball. And they know how to finish.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. And That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. He's got it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Glendale.